How you doing? It's Khoa here. In this video, I just want to share with you just a bit of an insight that I came across the other day. And so basically what I'm doing lately is I'm trying to buy a Rolex. So this is not the particular brand that I want, but I want the Rolex Submariner Bluesy, which is the 126613LB model. You may have seen it in the stores, and it's a beautiful watch. So anyway, I'll show you in the next one, but when I get my watch, I'll show it to you. But the other day, what I did was I went shopping looking for Rolex, and then I had a cigar and I was having a drink, and I was just reflecting on my life. And at that single point in my life, I realized that I was where I was exactly where I wanted to be. So what that really means is that I was able to get a new job. So I actually lost my job in I think about 6 or 7 months ago or something, and I was in lockdown. It was really tough during lockdown. There was no income coming in, and it was really tough. But I was able to get another job, and it was a lot better as well. Not only that, I was able to close a bigger deal. I closed a client deal, which was going to pay for a lot of my bills, which is really good. I'm going Rolex shopping, so I'm trying to find a Rolex, and I can afford to buy a Rolex, which I'm really proud of. And my Bitcoin went up as well. I made money through Bitcoin, and there was all these other things as well. I realized I got married as well. So I was reflecting, right? I was reflecting, and everything that I achieved, I'm not saying this to brag or anything like that, but I'm just trying to say that everything that I achieved, it used to be a goal. It was a goal that I set for a long time, and I achieved it. And I realized that in order for me to get from A to B, from having a goal and then getting that goal, it was the ability to have discipline. I really had a lot of discipline. So for example, if I wanted to get a high paying job, I had to have the discipline to apply for jobs every single day. If I wanted to make money in Bitcoin, right, what I had to do prior to that was, years ago, I actually studied a lot of technical investing, so I know how to read the technical charts and stuff. So I learned how to read the technical charts. And then what happened was, because I know how to read technical charts, then I sat down, learned how to invest in Bitcoin, and then at that point, that's when I invested at the right spot. Then I made money in Bitcoin. And then, getting married as well, going out there, trying to meet people, trying to find the right people, and then coming up with the money, coming up with the wedding, and then doing all that work to fly back to Perth, get married. A lot of stuff, man, a lot of stuff. And then buying my Rolex, about to buy my Rolex, coming up with the money. That was many years of hard work, and now I'm in a position where I can afford to buy a Rolex, and I'm just waiting to pick it up, right? So one thing I realized is that it requires a lot of discipline. So to get to that point, if you're going to have a goal, and you can't have any distractions. So you're going to get distracted, you're going to watch your movies, going to go on social media, and that's normal. We can't stop that. But it's really subtle. If you get off the path of goal achievement, if you're not on the path of goal achievement, then you'll fall off track. You'll be distracted with parties, with Netflix, with gaming and stuff, and you won't work hard. But what I had to do was, over the many years, I had to sit down and focus a lot. There was a lot of focus, and if I was always distracted, and if I never did those type of things, if I never just ate those turd sandwiches and did what I had to do to learn how to get that particular goal, then I will never get it. So it's really subtle. That's probably the biggest thing I want to share with you, is that it's very simple. It's very easy to go after your goals. It's very easy to go lose weight, to go to the gym. It's easy to do, but it's easy not to do as well. So it's easy for me to sit down and study Bitcoin, right? It can be a bit hard to learn it, but it's easy. Anyone can sit down and watch YouTube videos and learn it. But it's also easy not to do it as well. It's easy for me to say, nah, I can't be bothered today. And nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you. If I don't want to learn how to invest in Bitcoin, and I'm too tired, I can't be bothered, nothing will happen to me. But things will happen to you in future. So when Bitcoin goes up and you're not invested in Bitcoin, it's painful. But it's also painful sitting down and learning it. So that's the thing, is that you have to really pay the price. You got to pay the price. If you want something, pay the price every single day, and you got to take the discipline to actually do it every single day. You got to be disciplined and sit down, doing the things that you don't want to do, and then over time you get a bit of success, and that's it. And another thing I learned is that even if you achieve all these things, you're not going to be permanently happy. You know, you think that if I were to get this Rolex, if I were to get this nice car and everything, I'm going to be permanently happy, all my worries would disappear. No, it's not going to happen. You'll be happy short term, but then you'll go back to your original self, and that comes down to the hedonic treadmill, which is when people go after a certain goal, and then they can't, and then they achieve it, and then they go back to where they were, then back to misery. There's people who win the lottery, right? Very happy, but then they go back to even worse depression. It's just a really strange principle, and that's the thing, is that one thing I've learned as I'm approaching 40, my birthday next 2 weeks I think, is that if you were to go after the things that you want, it will improve your quality of life. You know, it's important to set goals, it's important to go after your goals, but don't think that it's going to be a permanent solution to all your problems. You won't be permanently happy. You'll go back to being miserable. Getting that Rolex, getting that nice car, getting the girl of your dreams, you'll go back to normal, you'll go back to misery. But the quality of life will improve, and your general life happiness will just increase. It will increase. It won't be like high up there, but it will increase. So if you're here, right, and if you achieve goals, you get to that level there of happiness. You know, it's a tiny little difference, but you'll be just a tiny bit happier, and that's the thing. And it's very easy to just neglect us, and now I don't want to be a tiny bit happier, and I just continue on. Well, it also works backwards as well. So if you don't do anything with your life, then you'll end up regretting it, and we don't want to go there, right? So I don't know. I think that's pretty much my insight for this video. Is that, you know, you got to be, if you want to achieve your goals and your dreams, you got to really work hard towards it every single day. Don't get distracted. Be disciplined. Be dog disciplined towards achieving it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Yeah, not much really else to report. Just, you know, you just got to really work hard, and don't expect that your life will be 100 times better if you were to do X, Y, Z. It will improve. It won't be permanently. You won't be permanently happy. You'll still be miserable, but your life will improve. And I think that one way to counteract that is just to accept that that's time. You know, that's your life. Try and make the most out of your life, and you don't want to be looking back with any regrets. Try and work your life towards a life filled with goals, things that you've achieved. Try and extract as much as you can from your life, because life is really short and you don't know when it's going to end. And if you're going to go out, you know, might as well go out with a bang. At least you look back and think, well, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. You know, now I'm ready to go. Okay? But you don't want to be making an exit and thinking, oh, I wish I did this, wish I did this. There'll always be some things you wish you did, but you want to try and minimize that. So hope this video helps. If you like the content, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.